What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And we dropped the video about the president eliminating DEF, and I hadn't posted a clip of what the president actually said yet. We're going to get into that because some of the regulations are, and I understand that executive orders can be overturned by another administration. This much I know. But what the president put in this executive order with right to repair may have just made diesel deletes legal. We're going to talk about all that and more right after this. What's up, guys? Got to take a quick break here to talk about one of our great sponsors. So I got to ask, quick question. Do you know every single website that has your personal information on it? I didn't either. Turns out there are entire companies called data brokers whose whole job is collecting and selling details about you. Your name, your phone number, old addresses, even family connections. They pull all this stuff from public records, social media, and all sorts of random websites to build detailed profiles on people. I actually got tired of it. They can use it to, when they have your personal information, they can use it to actually open accounts and do all kinds of other stuff. So I tried DeleteMe. Here's how they work. They go out and they find these sketchy broker sites where all your information is listed. Then they contact those sites to get your personal information removed. But it doesn't stop just there. New info can pop up all the time, so DeleteMe keeps monitoring for you and keeps all of those listings off. It's like having a personal team fighting to keep your information private without you having to do all the legwork or contacting all of these websites yourself. You can literally watch the list of sites with my information and how it all shrank and was AKA deleted. Some of these sites I didn't even know existed. In full transparency, this video is actually sponsored by DeleteMe. I use it myself and I'm sticking with it. It's made a real difference in how much of my personal info is floating around online. If that sounds like something you want, if you don't want all your personal information all over the friggin' internet, see it here at the bottom here. So be join DeleteMe.com/TK Garage and get 20% off your plan. It's that simple. So a major shout out to our sponsors over at DeleteMe, man. They've been one of the best sponsors we've had here on the channel in years. But we truly appreciate them, and I actually use the service, as you guys can see, on a regular basis. But the president, he comes out, and in Iowa, you remember I published this a while back, and people were like, "Oh, it's AI, it's not real." He actually said it. He said, we eliminated the DEF requirement. He got a little ahead of himself. It was like 4 days later, when Zeldin actually pushed out updated guidance on it that, sensors and stuff. And then they signed it in an executive order in the White House last week to do it. But let me play this clip for what the president said directly, and then we'll come back.
I love construction. You see all those nice Caterpillars and John Deeres. We have a lot of John Deeres. That's a big dig. And we're building a ballroom for 150 years. They've wanted, every president said, could we have a ballroom, please? A room where you could have a lot of people. So when the president of China, France, when somebody comes over from the UK, including the king, we have the king coming over very shortly, and King Charles. So we can have like a large room, because the White House is incredible, but it was never had a ballroom. And we're building, that'll be the finest ballroom anywhere in the world when it's completed. And I'm just looking at the construction. In fact, if you don't mind, I'll walk over there and look for a little while. Then I'll come back and I'll continue to speak. I love construction. I love building beautiful things. But you're going to have something very, really tremendously. And thank you, Joel. And every day we're looking for new ways to support our farmers, reduce your costs, and to help lower the price of food for the American family. Last month, we issued a major new rule declaring that farmers have a right to repair your own equipment. Can you believe that one? And that action will save the typical farmer up to $30,000 on major repairs. I mean, I heard about this. I said, you got to be kidding. You don't have the right to fix. These guys can fix anything, but you didn't have the right to fix your own equipment. We ended that rather quickly. And now you do. And I did another thing, and I'll explain it in a second, because we had a ridiculous Washington restriction called the so-called diesel exhaust fluid requirement. Do you know about that? It was a basic disaster. Today, we're announcing new guidelines drastically limiting these ridiculous DEF rules, saving farmers and consumers billions and billions of dollars. And when I was in Iowa recently, I met a man who was the chairman of John Deere, great company. And I asked him, I said, could I ask you a question? We cut a lot of the restrictions, almost all of them, on cars. What have we done for tractors and trucks and different things that you use on the farms? He said, sir, they never got to us. They never did that. I said, well, we're going to have to, that was about 2 months ago. We've worked very hard, and Lee is working on that. It's a top priority. I told him, Lee Zeldin, a top priority. So when you buy a tractor today, you spend 50% of your time fixing the environmental impact statement garbage that's on the tractor. In fact, I buy a lot of things that having to do with farm equipment, where I own clubs and other things. And I said, give me 10-year-old equipment. Do you have any 10-year-old equipment that hasn't been used yet? And whenever they had it, I would buy it.
So you heard a couple things there, right? You heard getting rid of the diesel exhaust fluid requirement. That's now over. That's done. So it means your diesel trucks are going to be much more reliable, because there's not going to be a thing if, you're out of def or whatever. The sensor's not going to be able to come on and severely limit your truck. Now, I've also heard, remember, he also said at the beginning there, right to repair. We're going to get to that in a minute. Because I've seen some of the comments, and people are like, well, if you don't put DEF in, isn't it going to blow up the DPF? Like, it's not going to clean stuff or regen stuff. Would it end up, blowing the DPF system? I don't know, possibly. But let's say that was the case and that happened. Well, the president just put on paper the ability for you with the right to repair. And let me explain to you what that means. If a part or something is not available, or it is extensively cost prohibitive for the consumer can remove the equipment. What would you call removing the equipment from a diesel truck? Oh, that would be a delete, right? Yeah. This is why the Department of Justice is no longer going after. They knew they were doing this. This is why the DOJ is no longer going after delete companies or people that sell defeat devices. This is why the civil cases are being dismissed. Now, there is a question on whether or not people that have already been sued or paid out a ton of money to the EPA can get a refund. But I can tell you this, while I would hope that would be the case, for smaller mom and pop shops, there's bigger cases like Volkswagen and Mercedes here recently, where I don't think that that's unfortunately going to happen. As much as I would love to see it happen, I don't think it's going to happen. Only because the government would be paying out billions, which should be nothing to them, but they would be paying out billions of dollars. And if they were American companies, maybe. But foreign companies, nope. And I think they don't want to set the precedent by, refunding a smaller company, and then they have to, go. So I've seen people's comments. Like, I just had a comment come in just now from a previous video that says, let me read this, and I'm willing to bet somebody, like, I love the environmental idiots. Yeah, this is Paul Kopp or whatever. I love this stuff, right? These idiots will create an account just to make a comment, but it says a nothing burger unless EGR and DPF are removed. Enjoy. Well, first of all, let me show you what happens. Here we go to this wonderful thing. This is called the Eat a Dick button. And we hit that, and not only does it remove their comment, it keeps them from ever commenting on the channel again. I love doing that, by the way. I actually take pleasure in it. I will literally sit with a cup of coffee somewhere in the park and just go through comments and be like, I smashed your mom, tell your sister I said hi. I enjoy it. And then I just block. And then there's somewhere like, on the phone. I enjoy it too much. Makes my day. Anyways, so to that genius and to others that ain't listening, did you hear what the president said? He passed the ability for right to repair. Every one of us that have been talking about diesel stuff were saying that the ability to get around the law when it came to diesel deletes was right to repair. If the emissions components are not readily available, for example, the way that this is written, let's say you have like a 2013 Ram and you have DEF on it and your DEF system has gone bad. And you call the dealer or you call a couple dealers from around to get, let's say the necessary part, and it's not available. And they tell you it's 4 to 6 months out, or if it's 2 weeks out, it doesn't matter. If your vehicle is down and you're not able to use it, you have the right to repair it. And in some cases, repairing the vehicle is, say it with me, deleting the vehicle, removing the system off the vehicle. Now, obviously, if you remove the DEF system, that could cause other problems on the truck. So you also have to remove the DPF and you have to remove the EGR if you really want to repair the vehicle the right way. And you understand where I'm going with this. We all want the vehicles to be repaired and reliable and be able to run. And I think that's exactly what the president did here. And I want to take I don't have my hat on right now, but I would take my hat off to the president for how they wrote this, because it's not a modification, it's a repair. Deleting the diesel exhaust fluid system, DPF and EGR off the truck is no longer a modification, it's a repair. So I love the people in the community to start calling this repairing a diesel as opposed to deleting a diesel, because the president just made a pathway for you to legally do it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, if you're like me, I gotta get back here into the comments and tell somebody I smashed their mom. Stay petty, my friends.